Academy, and today I am working with Rascal, the chocolate lab. We're going to be showing you a very simple exercise. You've all seen a lot of the place exercise before, but I'm going to try to teach Rascal how to place from a distance. Okay, so when we're in our house, for example, let's talk about a scenario. The doorbell rings. Your dog is at the door barking, right? Ruff, ruff, ruff. And you need them to back away from the door. Your dog knows place really well. How do you stand at the front door and get them to place across the living room or the foyer or wherever your house is, however it's designed on the inside? How do we get them to place from one area and then run to another area to go on to place? I'm going to teach you that today. And we really start with small distances and then gradually work up to where you can literally be sitting on your couch and say, Rascal, place. And he runs across the room and he places on the mat. All right. So the first thing I'm going to start doing with Rascal, the one thing that you need to do with your dog first is you need to practice building engagement. If they're not paying attention to you, this exercise isn't going to work. But if you look, Rascal is looking at me. He's wagging his tail. He's ready to train. Yes. There we go. Look at it. He's hungry. He's also very hungry. All right. Rascal, place. Okay, so I am about, 3 feet, 2.5 feet away from the placemat, and he's laying down, and he's not going. So what do? I need to continue the motion, okay? Let's show him. Then let's mark. Yes. Good. Let's try again. Rascal, place. Okay, once again. Oh, there we go. Yes. Good. Look at him problem solving. All right. So basically what we want to do, you should teach your dog place when they're very close to the placemat. But once they know all that, and I've got plenty of videos on that. So if you don't know how to do that, go back and look. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk towards the placemat and then I'm going to stop. I'm going to deliver the command and I'm going to stop a certain distance away. And I want the dog to finish the distance. Okay. Rascal, place. All right, still a little confusion. That's okay. Yes, right? We don't repeat our commands. We show them. Good boy. Place. All right, still confused? Yes, that's okay. Let's work through this and show you how we get there. All right, basically what he wants to do is he wants to lay down. All right, good boy. Come on, let's go. Place. There we go. Yes. And I want immediate rewards on that because I'm trying to get some reps in. So that time I did stop at a good distance away and he did finish it. Notice I also have him on the long line. I want to keep him on leash. You should be training your dog on leash as much as possible. Come on, let's go. Rascal, place. Yes. Good boys. Right. Jackpot reward on that one. So now he's getting it at about 2 feet. Let's do one more at that distance. Come on, place. All right, little confusion. There we go. Yes. Good boy. All right, so about 3 feet, 3.5 feet, he's stopping. Good. Place. Yes. Notice when he gets confused and he stops, I don't repeat my command. I don't wait. I actually just take a step and just show him what I really want. And then we kind of keep going in that similar fashion. Okay. Good boy. Let's go. Rascal, place. There we go. That's a pretty good distance. Good. Let's reinforce that a little bit. Good boy. No, I don't care if the kibble falls. Place. Good. We make a little distance. Yes. Good boy. Good. All right. He's doing pretty well so far. All right. So let's give him a minute and then we'll try again. Are you a good boy? Come on. Rascal, place. Yes. Good. And we're using a marker reward system to let him know when he's complete. He actually almost stopped because I think he's sniffing for some kibble that fell down. All right. But that's okay. You got to think, man, dog training, you got all the time in the world. There's really no rush. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Come on, let's do it again. Rascal, place. All right, here we go. A little confusion. Yes. Good. So we just want to show him, okay? We just want to show him what to do during times of confusion. Let's start from this way. Good boy. Come on. This is why I have dogs on leash, okay? Let's go. Rascal. Place. So he's not paying attention. I probably shouldn't deliver command. That's okay. Hey, come on. There we go. Engage. Yes. Good boy. Place. Let's get a couple reps in. So he's really focused on the kibble on the ground. Yes. Let's keep him on a shorter leash. Try not to drop any kibble. Good boy. Good. Place. Yes. That's a good boy. All right, we're going to try from a couple different angles. Okay, let's keep him on a shorter leash this time. Ready? Good. Rascal. Hey, no. Place. You got to give him a little bit of... Yes. He really wants to put his nose on the ground. So let's start doing something else. Let's add in some other commands. Rascal, come. Good boy. Yes. Let's start marking when he gives us eye contact, okay? When he's giving us eye contact, we want to mark and reward. Yes. This is how we build engagement with him, right? He did the exercise pretty well a couple times, and then he gets bored and his nose goes on the ground. Yes. I want to make it less boring for him. Good boy. Sit. Yes. Good. So we got to fly through a couple commands. Rascal, place. Good boy. Good. So let's also, at the same time, teach him to hold. Good boy. Let's see if he'll lay down. Rascal, down. That's a good boy. I'll take it. I'll take it. Good boy. What a good boy you are. Yes. Yeah, there he is. And a jackpot reward for Rascal. Good boy. Good boy. Rascal. Good boy. Place. There we go. Sit. Pretty good distance, okay? This is the beginning. So this is like a good 3.5, 4 feet away from the placemat. All right. From the beginning of the session, he was stopping right at the placemat and laying down because that's what he thought I wanted. All right. And you have to understand that, your dog is engaging with you. They want to please. He's really just doing what he knows to get the food, right? And so what he thought I wanted was him to just lay down wherever he stopped. But with patience, I walk over to the placemat and I point and I show him. Once he performs, then I reward. And this is kind of the communication breakdown that you need with your dog, right? We don't want to get frustrated when they don't do something, but we do have to physically move and show them what we want. And this is how we get the best results when it comes to obedience training. All right. We say the command. We don't repeat the command. No. Good. So I also want to correct his behavior when he wants to break position. Okay. All right. So he's moseying off the placemat because his nose is smelling something in the ground. He's kind of forgetting what he's supposed to be doing. Good boy. That's when I step in and I correct him. And this is also very, very, very important to how I teach dogs what no means. And I have other videos on that. All right. So you do want your dog to understand formally when you say no, that they should fall back into the previous behavior that you commanded them to do. Good boy. All right. So we're going to do a little bit of a duration on his place right now. And we're creating distance. Okay. And then finally, we'll add in distractions, but not yet. All right. So he's drifting a little bit. So I walk back to the dog. Good boy. With good. I never say the word stay. I don't use that command. If you do, that's fine. But I just find it better to go to the dog with a good boy. No. I do think that um, down. I do think that some of his verbiage he cues off of good. I think at home sometimes they're using good as a reward marker, which is fine. But I just use it as a duration marker. All right. Yes. There we go. So yes is my release. Oh, come get it, buddy. Oh, let's get him engaged. Let's get him engaged. Come, Chase. Oh, good boy. Yeah, he's a young dog. He needs to run. Good. Place. There we go. See, that's his go-to is lay down. Yes. Good. So all patients, we just show him. We just show him what we want. Right? There's really no right or wrong. All right? And the wrong is easily correctable just through body language. Okay? Good boy. And this is what we do, folks. Pretty much every morning that I start dog training, this is what you can do before work. You can do this after work. Just these simple obedience commands really make a difference with your relationship for your dog. All right. And you want to be consistent with them. Okay. You do want to be practicing them diligently. Rascal, come. Place. Good boy. Yes. There we go. What a good boy. Not a bad session. We were starting to get some distance from him. We need to work on building his engagement towards me. Right? Good boy, Rascal. Place. No. Yes. And the reason why I'm not having him hold it when he gets confused, you can kind of see he like stops right before the placemat. He's kind of looking at me for cues or looking to lay down. The reason why I don't have him hold it at that point is because I'm trying to convey the message that I just need you to be on the placemat. And that's why I reward him right away, simply because I need him to know that that's what I need. And then slowly we start working up towards that duration. All right. Who's a good boy, huh? Good boy. Yeah. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and end the video there on a positive note. Great job to Rascal. We're going to keep working on this. And my ultimate goal is to start taking him out around other dogs and get him a little bit more desensitized to smaller dogs that bark at him. That's kind of like his trigger. I don't think he's aggressive at all. There's not a mean bone in this dog's body, but he does like to pull on the leash, which is not good for the owners or for anybody. So with that said, thank you for tuning in. Always remember, happy training, and we will see you on the next video. Good boy. Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? He's a good boy. Oh, like the butt rubs. Like the butt rubs. Oh.